I think what I would highlight as a socialist is that you don't want choice of the individual consumer that is defined within a system that is entirely structured to serve certain interests, okay? Because your choices will always be defined and limited to choices that work for the system, okay? And this is precisely what we're talking about with the TEF. In future, you won't have the choice to study gender studies if that doesn't work for the system, if that doesn't help them privatise the student loans book, for example. So I think this kind of choice is kind of choice for who, and what kind of choice are you having here? So I think I'll just give a shout out. We've got a Birmingham Socialist Students blog on, we've got students who talked about the DSA cuts that have happened, that the Tory government have implemented. We had a student who's blogged about removal of maintenance grants that was implemented this autumn, which was commented on just a second ago there. And we've got a blog on the Teaching Excellence Framework, what it is and why we need to beat it. And our view on this would be that you need collective action and you need collective consciousness, because you need to understand that these reforms to students in the higher education sector are not happening just to us, okay? It's happening across society and it's a systemic thing. So if you talk about the Teaching Excellence Framework in terms of where that leads to, well, the jobs that are being cut away are being cut because the government is not investing in certain things, isn't it? Okay, so we don't have the kind of the nurses and carers and things that we used to have because these things are being cut away. So student choice and individualism is, and goes hand in hand with the marketisation and the commodification of what you're doing. And that has certain implications. You can't be politically neutral within a system that is systemically built to advantage some and disadvantage others, okay? So that would be my sort of socialist perspective on this, that we need a wider sort of collective action and collective responsibility. So let's make the choices that are there and work for us and work for the most vulnerable in society as well.